This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 12th of May. This is James Spann. Showers and thunderstorms again today, roaming about. Not raining everywhere, but a few spots getting a pretty good downpour. Let's go right to the radar. And we are live at 2:45 this afternoon, and you can see those bands of showers and thunderstorms rotating around this upper low that persists west of the state. Some of the heaviest rain is now between Birmingham and Smith Lake. Heavy rain falling up around Blunt Springs. Heavy rain just to the east and north of Jasper from Curry down toward Cordova. Nothing severe. We don't expect any severe storms. And understand, to be severe, you need 1-inch diameter hail or larger, or 58-mile-per-hour winds or greater. Nothing like that here. We've had some small hail reports today. Some pretty decent downpours in parts of Pickens County in West Alabama. Thunderstorms in parts of Hale and northern Marengo counties. And we got some pretty good showers over here on the eastern side of the state, south of Auburn. That'll be coming right up through Auburn in the next 10 minutes or so. Got a pretty good storm coming up on Roanoke. And again, the showers and storms moving northward today. We'll go down south and pretty quiet. Again, South Alabama, you might see a few showers tonight or tomorrow, but the better chance of rain for the next several days will be north of the Gulf Coast. So if you're beach-bound, things look pretty good with only a few isolated showers there. And again, the southeastern part of the state, pretty quiet. Again, we've got those showers up through parts of Barber, Macon, Russell, and Lee counties. And we'll maintain the chance of these passing showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, tonight, into tomorrow as the upper low continues to spin away, but that will gradually open up and lift out. And that should provide drier weather by Wednesday and Thursday. So here's the upper low. You can't miss it. It's right over the Mississippi Delta, around Jackson, Mississippi. In fact, let's take a look at the visible satellite animation. You can see the swirl coming around the upper low. And that's the reason showers are moving northward today. It's simply following that circulation. And it's been kind of a blocky pattern, meaning that the upper air features are not moving quickly. But again, this should be kicked out of there by midweek. There's a still shot. And again, you can see for some spots the sun is out. For others, it's pouring. And there is the radar composite this afternoon. South Alabama, relatively quiet, but again, some pretty good downpours north and northwest of Birmingham. Temperatures are in the 60s where rain is falling. For example, Tuscaloosa's got 69. And again, we're getting close to that long, hot summer. We would do anything for a day with a high of 69. Most spots are in the 70s. The warm location, Dothan, they've got 80. There is a flash flood watch in effect for parts of central Alabama. The county's in green on that map through this evening. And around the nation, flash flood watches for parts of North Carolina, Virginia, up into Maryland. And a flash flood watch over the southern tip of Florida. And looky here, I see a heat advisory for the first time this year. That's a sign of the times over South Texas. I do weather on radio down in McAllen, Texas, the lower Rio Grande Valley. And every day for the rest of this week, we're forecasting highs in excess of 100. It's that time of the year. Up north, red flag warnings in effect there, and out west, a few wind advisories. And again, technically, we've got this low-end marginal risk of severe storms, but again, we just don't expect any severe weather problems here. Tomorrow, no organized severe storms expected across the country. Then on day 3, which is Wednesday, got a risk of severe storms across parts of the high plain states. And we're kind of getting into an active time for our friends up north. This is the day 4 outlook. This is for Thursday. And again, you can see a risk of severe storms from the western tip of Kentucky and extreme southeastern Missouri up into the Great Lakes. That would include cities like Chicago and Indianapolis. And again, that's the day 4 outlook on Thursday. And this is the day 5 outlook, which is for Friday. And SPC has defined a risk of severe storms a little north and west of Alabama, middle and western Tennessee, parts of northeast Arkansas, and some of the adjacent states. There's no severe weather outlook here for the weekend at this point, but a surface front will be approaching, and that will probably bring a few scattered showers and storms, at least to the northern half of the state over the weekend. More about that as we go through the dailies. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Rain valid through Monday of next week. And the amounts for North Alabama, 1 to 2 inches. South Alabama, not much. In fact, you get down to Dothan, that's a tenth of an inch. I'm sorry, Mobile, that's a tenth of an inch. So not much for Mobile and Baldwin counties over the next 7 days. But let's break it down day by day. Model fans, here we go. The GFS 12Z run tomorrow afternoon at 4. And the upper low that's been west of the state is slowly beginning to open up and move. And we have a new trough in the western states, and that western trough is kicking our system on. But still, because of the proximity, we'll still have a chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. And like today, it won't rain all day, and South Alabama should be mostly dry. This is the high-resolution HER model. This is valid tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. And you can see showers and storms in spots over the northern half of the state. And again, not much rain at all for South Alabama. Highs tomorrow should be in the 70s. So this is Wednesday. The upper trough continues lifting out, and there might be a few isolated showers over northeast Alabama. But for a pretty good part of the state, we think the day Wednesday will be dry. We warm up, highs in the 80s, the sky partly sunny. This is Thursday, very warm and dry, upper 80s, with a good supply of sunshine. And this is Friday, and I think the bulk of the day Friday will be dry. Again, highs in the upper 80s, very warm. A surface front approaching from the north, and that could bring a few showers and storms down into the Tennessee Valley late Friday afternoon or Friday night. But again, much of the state dry. So as always, many questions about the weekend. This is Saturday. Now, this is coming off the GFS model. Looks pretty dry. But the European, I think, has got the right idea. We'll need to mention a chance of at least scattered showers and storms over the northern half of the state Saturday, mainly Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. Not as wet as this past Saturday, but scattered showers and storms about with a surface front stalled out near the northwestern corner of the state. It's going to be a warm day. Unlike this past Saturday, we had highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. This Saturday, highs will be in the mid to upper 80s. It'll be a different kind of day. But again, scattered showers and storms around, mainly for the northern half of the state. And really the same thing on Sunday. We'll mention a few scattered storms, North Alabama, partly sunny, highs in the 80s. And a week from today, Monday, May 19th, pretty good trough out in the Rockies, an upper high parked over the Gulf of Mexico, that upper high nosing in here from the south. And with that in place, we could see a few little scattered showers Monday of next week, but we won't see widespread rain with that pattern. Let's go out 10 days. This is Thursday of next week, May 22nd. At an upper trough to the north, beating down the ridge, and again, evidence a surface front could be drifting in here with some chance of at least scattered showers and storms. So I'd say next week we'll have days with the typical scattered afternoon and evening storms, highs in the 80s, but there's no evidence of a major rainy day type all-day rain event next week at this point. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean, it's a little over 2 inches between now and the 27th of May. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Belinda models. 70s tomorrow. After that, we are in the 80s for a while. 85 on Wednesday, upper 80s on Thursday and Friday, and then mid to upper 80s for the weekend and through all of next week. And just in, latest long-range guidance, this is for May 20th through May 26th. Then if this works out, temperatures over the northern half of the state near average, maybe a little above average for South Alabama. Hey, saw some homeschoolers today. Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Love it. You got the mamas, daddies, brothers, sisters, everybody in the house. We met up the Coleman Electric Cooperative, and ooh, that cake was outstanding. I mean, that was good. But we did some storm spotting for these guys. We also talked about hurricanes, tornadoes, and much more. So again, to these homeschoolers in Coleman, good to see you guys. Thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. So let's go back to the radar. And again, we're live at 2:54. On a Monday afternoon, you can see these bands of showers and thunderstorms moving northward through the state. Nothing severe. We don't expect any severe storms. But underneath the heavier storms, you'll have some loud thunder. It gets the rain gets heavy for a time. And again, these will continue at times on through tonight and tomorrow, mainly over the northern half of the state. And then everybody trends drier by Wednesday and Thursday, with temperatures getting up into the upper 80s. So that's it. Tomorrow, going to be in Rogersville, up in Lauderdale County, Rogersville Elementary School, up in the Tennessee Valley. Wednesday, Lee Scott Academy down in Auburn, Opelika. Thursday, Pleasant Valley Elementary over in Calhoun County, northern Calhoun County near Jacksonville. And then after that, I'll be speaking to the Gadsden Rotary Club. And then on Friday, going to see the students at Phillips Academy in Birmingham. That's a great school. Looking forward to seeing my friends there. Friday evening, it's Dress Like Spann night at the Birmingham Barons. I promise I don't come up with this. But, yeah, it's going to be, it's always a fun night. Weather looks good. So get your suspenders and let's go. Let's see who can do the James Spann look. That's Friday night. I'll be live at 4, 5, and 6 at Regents Field in downtown Birmingham. And again, we have a book signing this Saturday at Tannehill State Park during trade days. And as soon as I get the time from the publisher, we'll post that up on the social channels. And don't forget, tonight it's Monday night, Weather Brains, the weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central Time, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast. That'll be out late tonight. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, right across the hall in Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.